YouTube has seriously changed my life. And it's not a change that happens overnight. It's a change that is throughout a certain time, right? And the reason why I say this is because I'm learning so much from YouTube, even about myself and my organization skills. And not that I'm not organized already, obviously, everything is very detailed in my van, but I was not taking my social media seriously and I was just posting shit just to post, right? I've had my YouTube page since 2011, and I've been within these last few months, I'd probably say starting in September, like the third week of September, I've really taken YouTube seriously. I have done a couple things, switched a couple things, trying to see what's going to work for me. And this morning I had an epiphany. Literally, and this is, let me tell you why meditation and affirmations is so important. Oftentimes we get stuck in certain avenues of ourselves and certain spaces within ourselves, and we don't know how to move forward. And a lot of this is because of the subconscious mind that is on automatic pilot. And even though consciously you want to move yourself into a different space, you have to work your life with the subconscious mind. It is a must. Hold on a minute. I have something in my eye. See my mirror? It's so cute. It's so cute. Um, See my mirror? It's so cute. I forgot I had the mic in my hand. So yes, I think I got it out finally. You have to work with the subconscious mind. And before, I was in a space of, I'm just going to add everything to my YouTube page, which I still am, but to a certain degree. I'm in meditations and I'm in affirmations because that is just what I feel this requires. And it's what has allowed me to shift my mind frame into myself and to be able to create these beautiful experiences for myself. Still fine tuning some of it, but I know that it's working. With the affirmations and the binaural beats that I play for myself in the evening times, when I wake up, I have all of these ideas and how I need to maneuver myself and how things should, change. And this morning, when I woke up from one of the meditations, the first thing that I was drawn to was organizing my YouTube page. YouTube page is where I'm going to be, where I'm setting up shop, where I'm getting rooted. All of my other social medias, great. I'm not even on Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. I'm not even on TikTok anymore. It's just not my vibe. But yeah, YouTube, because I consider it a search engine, people are literally looking for information. And for me, that's a lifelong span. I'm not going to get lost in the crowd there. So at first I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and throw my meditations, um, of course, my van life, and my podcast all on the Alchemy Priestess page. Mind you, the Alchemy Priestess came because of my Instagram page, which is called the Alchemy Priestess. And that was really the only reason why I transferred it over to my YouTube page. But now I'm like, if people are looking for van life or looking for any type of nomad living, the Alchemy Priestess is really not going to bring in, yes, there's a lot of CEO or SEO work. Yes, there's a lot of hashtags. Yes, there's a lot of titling all your information. But I also feel that the name of your page will draw a certain type of dynamic to your page. And the majority of my stuff on there is me living in my van. So now I changed my name this morning. So it's called Gypsy, Nomad, and the Universe because I'm living within the universe. I'm traveling within the universe. And that's all I really like to talk about is things that pertain to the universe. And so I thought that would be a beautiful collab. And then the Gypsy, I definitely feel like that's all that I am. It's a great description of who I am and what I am. And then the Nomad, if let's say, for an example, I get out of van life and I do a tiny home, or I do an RV for a little bit, or I do a trailer experience, that's still nomadic. But if I only have my name specifically towards van life, then that is what information people are looking for. And it's going to only pertain to vans. So this is why I was like, okay, we got to change this shit up. And this is what like got me this morning. So Gypsy, Nomad, and the universe, it's a beautiful reflection of myself, because the way that everybody else is so concerned about having intimate relationships with people, I put that same energy into having that intimate relationship with the universe. We're like this. The universe is my man. All right. And yeah, I give it all the wetness, all the confirming. I whisper in the ear. I love on it, and that's just what I do. So I thought that combination, was beautiful. So yeah, and I feel like with my podcast and my affirmations now and my guided meditation videos that I'm doing, I do want to separate those, because why not have three YouTube channels pertaining to the three things that I love and being able to get monetized off of those three things? Yes, I will be starting from scratch from my podcast. Yes, I'm starting from scratch with my guided meditation channels, all at 0 subscribers, where this page, which is the Alchemy Priestess, now turned into Gypsy Nomad and the Universe, was at like 600 and something when I started. Now I'm like at 800 and almost 830. And that's beautiful. So within September, I've gained all of these subscribers, and it's a beautiful thing, only because I have been studying and I have been educating myself and I have been indulging and I have been brainwashing basically myself into the knowledge and the wisdom that YouTube has for people. I do, however, don't want to get caught up in all of the professionalism of YouTube, because my life, I live very organically and I live very authentically. And so there are tools that I'm going to use into the dynamic of my YouTube pages, but I also need to remember to still be me and do me. And I think sometimes we can get lost in that because we want there to be one specific niche. And because of this one specific niche, you're basically putting yourself in a box when your energy and your soul is expansive. It may not want to do that one day, or it may not want to do this the next day. So I feel like if I have all three pages, which represents all that I am, my affirming, my van life, my nomadic life, and then my podcast of just sharing with you guys, you know, situations or topics, or, assisting you through the process of, your consciousness, then I feel like I'm never going to really box myself in. However, on YouTube, it is going to be categorized. So I don't want to get lost in the sauce, but I also want things to flow with ease. And I'm noticing now my YouTube page currently has all of that thrown in it, which is not a bad thing. But I also feel that consistency in something, a concentrated thought in something, is what's going to allow things to move at a faster pace. Not to say that it's not moving, because I see my analytics and that's pretty dope how many I have so far, at least according to mine. Some people are like, well, I got that in a day. Okay, cool, bitch. Cool. This is me. I'm talking about me right now. So, yeah, I'm not worried or concerned about the end game. All I'm working towards is just being consistent in the here and now moment of what is going to appease my future self. I don't care who comes along. I don't care what numbers I have. I don't care how many views I get. It's just all about being authentic, being true to yourself, and, being over 40. Like I'm in a space where I just kind of get to a point where I stop caring about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I mean, your girl got her belly out, got all this little chunky monkey. Like, you don't care after a certain point in your life, and you just roll with it. It is what it is. And so, yeah, I feel better about this mentally in my head. I feel better about this. And I think the organization for me is going. So, this is why I say that YouTube has seriously changed my life, because it's changed my views, it's changed my way of thinking, it's changing the chemistry within my brain to look at things from a different perspective. And when you have something that gives you the knowledge and wisdom to have you looking at things from a different perspective that is new to you, then that is when the new neurons begin to fire and wire together. And then you begin to tell the subconscious brain or the subconscious mind, like, this is what we're doing now. I'm going to need you to come up with this new script. Let's work this shit together. And then that's when you begin to hold things in tangible form. And so, yeah, it's been beautiful, and everything in life is shifting. Everything is constantly evolving. So when you're doing your page, I just want to encourage you to not be so set in stone with something, because then I think that's where frustration comes in, because you are expansive. Regardless, everybody is this infinite being with limitless possibilities. So as you evolve, things around you are going to evolve. And if YouTube is one of your pages that is excuse me, that is evolving with you, then there's going to have to be some flowing and changing, within that as well. And I've learned to be okay with that, even if it might make people uncomfortable, because people love to just be one way. That's just not my vibe. It's just not my energy. I'm never going to be like that. And, I wouldn't even suggest for people to be like that. If that's where you like to vibe, where you wake up robotic every single day, then listen, go ham on that experience. But I'm constantly changing, and I love newness of life. And so, yeah, this is going to be the vibe. And I'm really getting into a space as well where I'm just like, I just want to do this full time. I just want to visit places, start editing. I want to start taking a course that is going to help me make my videos look more cinematic, and where I can learn how to make it look more cohesive, right? I mean, I've already learned a lot of things from just watching people on YouTube with their pages that I've incorporated into mine, but putting my flavor and my style on it. And my videos have completely transformed. But I do want to start getting into a specific program that is going to assist me in editing my videos in a more cohesive, cinematic way, so I can start creating more of a feeling. I want people to feel my content. I want to put you in a mood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to light a candle at night and light, my van with the doors open and have the sunset in the back playing some beautiful music, and maybe doing a little sexy storytelling in my voice while you guys get to hear my voice and see my environment. You see, if you really just took what I said and place yourself there, you can feel that experience, and it's beautiful. So that's what I really want to start getting into. And, this is what I see for my future self. And yeah, this is just the gypsy nomad and the universe collabing in life together, going on beautiful journeys. And no matter what type of rig we're in, but we're definitely journeying together. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I kind of wanted to give you guys some of this, beautiful insight that I've received from YouTube. And, and even though it might seem minor for other people, this is changing my life, because it's changing my outlook on how I want to maneuver my future self. And when you indulge in something that begins to shift your energy into your future self, it's literally changing your life. So now, I started my cycle yesterday. Boo hoo. This is another story I'm going to have to do, because I'm in my mid 40s and I get my period like every 2 weeks. So perimenopause is on its way. And there's just other things that I've been experiencing. And I'm going to do a whole separate video for women over 40 going through this shit. And so yesterday I didn't really do anything. Today I'm definitely not going to do anything. But I am just going to go to Trader Joe's and get me some juices and, take my vitamins and just do some self nurturing. Today, I've been wanting me to get some hibiscus tea, so I'm going to get that from Trader Joe's, and then just some healthy snacks. And yeah, we're just going to chill here with this beautiful breeze at the park. Mama is taking her little nappy nap. And yeah, that's just it. It's just going to be some self soothing and self nurturing up in this space today. And I'm just going to be on my video game. Not like on my video game, but on my video game when it comes to editing and just making things a lot better, for myself. Yeah, that's just what life is all about, isn't it? All right, peace.